Alright, today's guide is going to be a guide on Oldschool for the Castle Elemental. I would advise going through the Spirit Tree to get there by going to the battlefield, as it is a very quick way. You can also do this from your nil. Now, I am using barracks because it's probably the best method to do it with, and I'm using very low risk, except for the Dragon Dagger. You do need a slashing item, even a knife would help. I would suggest energy potions. I'm going to be showing you flinching, so you really won't need to run that much, but it's also very good to have for escaping, as I will show you later in this video. Now you need a slashing weapon to get past the webs, as a Varric flail does not do that. But another weapon that I would suggest using is probably a godsword or saradomin sword. Just know that you can risk them, as someone can skull on you, so always be very cautious with what you do. And I would advise not using prayer while you're doing this flinching method, as you want to save your prayer, or if someone attacks you, just get your quick prayers on real quick. Now, I use the energy potions just to get there quicker, because the Chaos Elemental is kind of an annoyance because it will teleport you around, and you want to get into a safe spot. You'll get teleported quite a bit. Now, I advise a Dragon Dagger poisoned. Super poison is more preferred, as it does 6 damage per poison, and the damage will stack up a lot for you. It'll probably double the speed of your kill, to be honest. Well, probably sort of double. Now, how you want to do this is you want to get Chaos Elemental stuck around a tree. So I got lucky and the Chaos Elemental was right there and almost killed me because I wasn't paying attention. I didn't have my prayer on. Now this is where you want to pot up and hit the Chaos Elemental once, as I am about to do, and then you want to go right back to the tree. Now you can either count 10 seconds in your head, or you can just wait for the HP bar to disappear like that, and you can just keep attacking without getting any damage. The main advantage of flinching is you can actually log out while actually attacking the Chaos Elemental, because as long as you don't get attacked, you can log out. Now, I would highly advise paying attention to the castle, as well, as if you see someone in there, they're probably coming out to kill you. That's where most PKers come from, and one did attack me, and I managed to get in here and survive because I shut the door on them, and they started walking out, because that's what characters do if they try to walk into an area that's closed off. They'll walk around to try to get in through the back. So I managed to log out there, so I can show you another place to safe spot the Castle Elemental. Do not go back for the kill, as they will wait there. I can assure you that one, or they will kill the Castle Elemental for the drop for themselves. So do not try to go back and get the kill. Just accept the loss of the kill, or you're gonna die. I tried to go back for the kill, and they're just there waiting for me, with probably more of a team. But as you can see here, the Chaos Elemental is really annoying when you're trying to go into a spot. You just keep getting teleported. That's why you want to bring energy potions. You can go for more than one kill, but it's not highly advised. If you get something good, I wouldn't risk it. Now it takes around, mattering on your skills, I'm really low and I'm using combat potions instead of supers, but it takes me around 5 to 8 minutes to kill. You get some decent loot, some not so decent. They did up the Chaos Elemental's drop rate, and I'm going to show you some safe spots real quick. The best things you can get, though, are the Dragon Pickaxe and the Dragon Two-Hander and the Pet, which I am going for personally. Now, if you do get attacked, always go into the castle, and if it's only one person, try this. You can even close the door and just keep running around. Probably the most used one, though, is going up the stairs. This usually doesn't work, though, if there's more than 3 people, because they'll just wait at the staircases for you while you're going up and down the staircases and attacking you, so you're staying in combat. You can probably run over there, though, if someone's not on that level and try to get away, but it's very unlikely. But it's really good if there's only one person, because they can't really predict what you're going to do, and it's easier to predict them since you know they're waiting for you at some points. Now you're just going to want to go back around. This is going to be how you want to finish off a trip, just to say, I could have gone and done a lot more, especially since I got food. Now you're going to want to go through the lever again, back to Ardone, or however you want to pronounce it. It has some really weird pronunciations for some people. Now the greatest thing about Ardone is you actually have a prayer altar and a bank right next to each other. So that prayer pot, always bring it just in case, because if you do get smited, you'll lose your barracks helmet, which is worth 1 mil at the moment, and that'd be really bad. So that 10k is definitely worth the risk. Then you can just pray, and then if you run north, as you'll see here, there is a bank, so you can just quickly bank and go back. You can use super energies, but I don't really bring them because they are just extra risk, and you barely break even on the drops that you do manage to get, unless they're a dragon pickaxe or a dragon two-hander. So I wouldn't suggest extra risk, as there's not really a big use for it, because just getting there and back isn't that big of a issue. Now you can also make it so it's a lot easier to bank and get back. You definitely want to use a shortcut, because just going all the way around is just going to be a waste of time for you. I don't know if there's an agility requirement for this log, but if so, it's really worth getting that agility requirement, and you can just go back. So I hope you enjoyed this guide. If you have any questions on it, just put a message on here, and I'll give you some advice and all that stuff.